Hey, motherfuckers.
Welcome. Is this on? We got a great show for you. Seriously, no seriousness though. Got a show we can talk about the topic you see right there. It's a little difficult, but we're gonna get through it. See when we get back. Bye.
All right, we're back, guys. And boom. That happened so fast. I didn't even get a chance to check any goddamn thing.
They went all of them went up.
Oh, they all went up? Okay.
Twitch,
all right.
YouTube, our Spaces, and Rumble.
Okay. And we're also on Locals too, guys. And if you guys, Locals is actually Rumble. It's just that's behind the paywall, but you can actually see it live. I think, but it's not behind the paywall. I think that's the way it works, but you can't watch it after. But we're gonna do some other stuff on there. Yeah, and I forgot to put the thumbnail up too on this one, but I'll do it right after the show. And so we're here, guys, and you guys see what's on the top of this damn page right here. See what it says right there? If you like the show, give us a thumbs up. All right, it's gonna be there.
Don't like us, give us a thumbs up anyway.
Yeah.
Thumbs up for effort.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Just tell us go to hell and do it something. You know what I'm saying? And
let them know you're here.
Right on. Yeah, that's right. There was some chats going. Was there a whole bunch of chats going? Looked like there's a bunch of stuff going.
I'm going there now.
I think my thing, yeah, these guys have been chatting their asses off up in here. Oh my God. Oh man, I didn't have the chats on.
Damn.
I didn't have the chats on in the show, so they didn't catch up.
Yeah, somebody called it Unfolding Joker. What's going on?
Yeah, we can put these up now. Put them on the.
We are.
Yeah,
you should read them, buddy. Oh man, we're all doing good.
Man, you guys is in there going nuts. Yeah. I don't know what's up with my chats. It's not catching up. Did yours catch up?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna put everybody up on.
Well, we're late, so we're not gonna see those on our on the actual broadcast.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
But if you go over to, I got another window.
Yeah, I see the other window open. I see, yeah.
Right.
Beat your face. The two alphas is being late. Late in the chat. Calling the clowns. WK, what's up?
Two legs. What's going on?
Yeah, and who else is on here? Yeah, Two Lag. How you doing, my man? Yeah, there he is.
I want Canadian to come back. He had me going last week.
Right. You know what? I haven't been able to put these. Have you been able to see these? I haven't been able to pin these.
Which ones?
I was trying to pin something for a minute, and it's not pinning. I'm having some problems over here. So you're gonna probably have to be my pinner. Can you pin?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now, bro.
I think they're having problems.
And maybe they didn't.
Because I already started everything. So
yeah, it's not letting me.
So I letting you pin either. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Let me give you admin privileges. And
That's
see
right.
Here you
go. Because I have you as a participant.
Yeah. Bear with us, guys. We're trying to go. Oh, there you go, Al. See, can you do it now?
All right. Ding. Oh, not yet. I'm still a participant.
Yeah. Oh, you're still a participant? Yeah. Some reason another guy's Rumble is lagging. There it is. Oh, there it is. It just went through. Now you're good. I booted Al out, or am I booted out? One of us are off the air. I think it's Al. Yeah, it's Al's off the air. And he's gone. Look at that. Thanks. Autocorrector. Yeah. and the chats are really slow. There is Al back. He's back. Yeah. So Al, your microphone is off, so I can't
What
hear
about
you.
now? What
Yeah,
about
I
now?
hear you now.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm back. All right, yeah, I don't know about that. What's the name? Still got me as a participant, and I'm hitting the trying to pin it. It's not letting me pin.
Okay, let me go back. Yeah, that's the.
Don't
Hold
push
on.
the whoopee button no more. You ejected me.
I didn't hit that. I didn't hit that.
I was right.
If you was ejected, you would have to get another link.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, it's turned on. We'll try. Well, I'll work on it in the background, guys. In the meantime, hit the thumbs up buttons, guys, and save the show. You know, it doesn't hurt to save the show. And we're gonna go ahead.
Share it.
Yeah, like and goddamn share. Mm-hmm. And we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on Locals, we're on Rumble. Hit the thumbs up buttons on Rumble. I really don't give a fuck about YouTube, and but it's there, and we do have some people over. If you guys are watching the show from YouTube, please get a Rumble account and come on over, because one of these days we might not broadcast over there. So just letting you guys know. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught lacking. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and who supports this show, who sponsors the show, that's Saber Team Tactical, and Saber Team Tactical is the one who's footing the bill. There you go, Al.
Right. Yes, sir. And on top of that, we also have a partnership with Right to Bear, a protection organization. They will protect you and your right to defend yourself and your family. No matter what, they will be there. We talk about it on a regular basis. We recommend them. Go take a look at what they offer and see if it's right for you. Plug and play opportunities for all of their features, from going to one state to another, family members. You can check that and have it for this month, and then next month change up, and no obligation. You decide next month you don't want it, cut it off. Don't have to wait 30 days. You don't have to be a member for any particular time. You don't like it, it's over. You're done. They don't ask you any questions. They if you pay for the whole year and then decide you don't want it, they'll reimburse your money. It's kind of real squeaky squeaky clean. They're not going to drag you and say, okay, well, you speak to this manager and you need to speak to the day shift guy. None of that. They're straight up, here you go, done deal. So we recommend them. It's a great opportunity. If you don't have anything in place right now, you need to. And if you have something in place, take a look at what you have currently and compare it to Right to Bear and see if you need to switch up and see if you can get out of that other contract, because some of these they have actual contracts, and that's a little sticky to get out of. But anyway, this is what you got. Right to Bear. That's who we recommend, and SABER in the when you go to sign up, we'll get you a jazz club. We'll get you a discount. It's increasing as I speak.
What
the background? Background music is turning into the foreground music.
I didn't touch it.
I don't know who did.
I didn't touch it.
Yeah,
it's over on my it's on my soundboard. I haven't touched it.
Thank you, Unfolding Joker. He says smooth. It was like R&B coming at you after 10 o'clock.
Yeah. But I've just noticed I can't control anything over here, so I'm hoping I can take this down. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you. The music, he said it was nice. I should have give you a few bars and started humming along with the Right to Bear.
All right, we're just gonna pop through this real quick.
Yeah, please go to the next one. That's what.
All right. Okay. All right, and go to the classes. We got some classes coming up.
Anything you see on it with a title on it, we could bring out for you, and those other things that we have a date next to, like we already did it August 25th. Next one coming up in September. Where's that at the bottom? There you go. 29th. Stop the Bleed. Great class. Get you into understanding triage and how to stop the bleed. It's the beginning, right? It's like multiple uses of a tourniquet, multiple uses of Israeli gauze, You also have chaos in this class where we actually pop smoke and we make you work with someone you may not know of and somebody that you may have brought that you thought was prepared. We want to test that. We put you to the test. We'll let you work with that other person and you guys get together and we start dropping things that are happening right now and you got to respond. You got to respond like it was real. It's the closest you can get to actually getting this type of experience without actually having it happen to you. That's what we want. We want you to be prepared for the inevitable. And when it happens, you don't panic. You just take that Israeli gauze, you take that tourniquet out and you go to work. The biggest thing that I've seen in this class multiple times is people who carry tourniquets currently and they're carrying them wrong. And I walk around and when I look over and I see them inside the class, I go, wow. And I wait because the guy next to me over here, when he starts taking it out, you see the eyes open up. And you tell him, if you'd have taken it out and you had to use it one-handed by yourself and it's upside down, you're wasting time. The more time it takes for you waste, the more you bleed out. And if you're there helping someone else, it's even worse. Because now you have a loved one that you were trying to help, but yet you don't know how to put the tourniquet on. Or you put it on wrong and they lose a limb. See, all these things, or you buy one of those knockoffs and think that you're ready and you're really not, and you're making it worse than it is than what's already happening. It's already going to be a bad situation if you have to use any of this stuff. Don't make it worse. Come out, learn how to use it properly, and be prepared. Last class of the year is rifle and tactical gear class. You have to be an intermediate or better, meaning that you have to be able to run your gun no matter what. Any stoppage that you have to be able to clear it and keep going, pistol and rifle. You have to also have gear to get through this class. You got to have magazines. You got to have what you got? Minimum what? 6? 4?
Yeah. Minimum max is 6 people.
Max 6. No, magazines. Because I'm talking.
Oh,
about
you
the
gotta
equipment.
have 8 magazines. You gotta have
8 magazines. Minimum 1,000 rounds. 700 round minimum pistol. You'll blow through all of it. I'm telling you, it's one of those days and one of those classes that you will remember for a long time. Not necessarily the fun part, but also the actual tactics and the movement that's in it. That's the key. Is because if you can't listen, it's not for you. It's not for you. And if you can't, if your rifle is not sighted in, or you have a dot on your pistol and that's not sighted in, don't show up. Please.
Yeah.
We've dealt with that. This is a class for people who are prepared and want to go to the next level. Intermediate people who know that they could put a round on target at will whenever that's what we're looking for. If you still need to get to that point, reach out to us. We have beginner classes, we have intermediate classes. Once you get to intermediate, you have to be self-sufficient. Otherwise, you can't do it. It's more movement in this class and safety protocol within that movement than anything else. Holy moly.
What?
Dude, it just blasted my ear.
The music?
Yeah.
It's down low. It
just came in like a flood, man. But I got it.
Hold on.
Wasn't ready
it's
for
only
that
on it's only on 3 out of 3 out of 10.
It might be,
you know what I'm saying?
Multiplying behind your back.
So something's happening tonight. Crazy. The Rumble Juju's here tonight. So we don't know how long we'll be on the air. The Rumble Juju. So we don't know how we may not be on the air too longer. So we'll see.
You use that word, you're about to get canceled.
No, I said Juju.
Oh, you said it twice now.
Whatever. All right, listen though. Yeah, I can't remove none of the fucking top and bottom shit so they can see us and stuff. I can't. Yeah, it's not allowing me to. Yeah, it's not allowing me to do. All right. So yeah, you done with that?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Laser engraving. We can't put your shit up on the air, nothing like that. Look at the laser engraving video if you guys need some shit. I do portrait plaques. I just had a show this weekend. It was a big 2-day show. It was a great show. Thank you for everybody that came out and said hello on the out there. I had a whole bunch of people. Seen Shotwood came out and just to talk and shoot the shit, man. It was a bunch of people too, dude. And So everybody came out, said hello, and even if you don't buy anything, that's all I say. I got some more shows getting ready to come up at the end of the year. I'll let you guys know. But if you need anything, saberteamtactical@gmail.com, and we'll go from there. Matter of fact, I'm working on a project for somebody you guys know, but I won't announce it until I get it done. And we'll go from there. Yeah.
That's cool though.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we can share. So I can't pin shit. And I'm not restarting this because it'll shut this whole thing down. And I particularly set up the show 30 minutes prior to the show, or 45 minutes, so it wouldn't get a lag and do all this shit, but it's still doing it anyway. Yeah. Fucking nothing never works, right? You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what they say, bro. You gotta keep it moving, keep moving forward.
Yeah, keep moving forward. That's all you can do. But we got a bunch of you guys in here on Rumble. I appreciate you guys. You guys, like I said, you guys are going nuts in the chats.
We appreciate that.
But I really you guys hit the thumbs up button. I only got 4 thumbs up. I don't know what's up with that. That's crazy. And one of them's me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Al, there's a big difference between Juju and all Jews.
And us Jews.
Us Jews. Yeah. See, thank you.
I know that, man. There you go. Look, your big brother coming in to your rescue.
Right. He's trying to put me in a bind there. Yeah. And one, how you pronounce that? A Slav? Technology is our friend. Yeah. So yeah.
1 Sullivan.
On the 1 Sullivan.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, between him and Canadian, he got me good. He got me good. I had to look at it, and I didn't get Canadian until we were almost over.
One is me, Pimp Hand, 2 lag. One is me, Pimp Hand, that like button.
Pimp Hand, that like button. Thank you.
That like button, dudes.
That's right.
So yeah, so my chat on the show is slow, and my chat on the regular stream is up to date, so I can read down.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm doing both.
Go ahead, Al.
All right. So you guys, you probably have already seen it by now. It's national news. We had a school shooting here in the state of Georgia, and the craziest part about it is that the feds, the cops, whether when you look at it local or federal, they knew about the guy a year ago. He made some crazy threats online. They sent the local guys out to speak to them, and the guy spoke to the father, and the father was explaining to them that, hey, kid had some issues. Back then, he had taken him to hunting, and actually, I think the father said that same weekend or somewhere in that particular time, he got his first deer. So, it was one of those deals where they kind of wrote it off. The father's dealing with it. The kid has some issues with, name calling at school and things like that. My man next door, he'll go into a little bit more of that a little bit. But this guy now decided, you I looked at it, I think it's legit. I think it's
okay.
Legit. We talked about it earlier.
Okay.
Okay. But this guy goes into the school and takes matters in his own hands, Appalachia High, and kills 4 people, 2 teachers and 2 students. And that's ridiculous. One of the things that we hear all the time is if you hear something, see something, say something, right? He's 14 years old. I don't know who he's around that would have the wherewithal to mention that, but obviously somebody did on what was it, Fortran? Not Fortran. One of those message boards that he was on, and
Reddit
that alert him.
It was Reddit. It was Reddit. Yeah.
And but it wasn't the follow through, right? And what do we do? Where do we go? The father has now also been charged, and the father was charged because he told the cops that he gave the kid a gun. He gave the kid a gun, and that right there is a problem.
Yeah. So yeah, the father's looking at 180 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's 53.
Right. That's double life.
So,
bro. But triple life.
I still think his father's caused all this. The kid was being harassed at school for possibly being liking dudes. You know what I'm saying? Um, so he's being bullied through school. And now this had been going on for at least a couple of years. Now he was in a broken home, parents are
Right.
separated,
Divorced by now.
yeah, divorced by now. The wife took the other two smaller kids. He took this kid. So he takes this kid and tries to man him up.
That's what it seems like. Yeah.
Yeah. So he take him shooting. He ends up buying him his first gun, which he lied on the 4473. And the kid was 14 when he did this. Now he bought this kid a 450 Bushmaster. You know what I'm saying? With a scope. You know what I'm saying? And a 16-inch. So that was a heavy hitter. You know, he bought that kid. But he also had a bunch of guns laying around the house.
He said they were unloaded. That's what he said.
Unsecured, unloaded, and laying around the house. Right. And so, the kid's being bullied. The kid has some emotional problems. You just went through a divorce. That's traumatic for him. Right. And now he's being bullied at school for liking dudes. You know what I'm saying? And so, and these kids nowadays, they're gonna ride your ass about that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he was probably trying to ride that.
Yep.
Double. And so with that, he has the means. The father taught him how to be a killer, how to feel no remorse from doing it, and how to do it efficiently. And so now I'm just going to lay all the tools around the house. And now if somebody's messing with you, you know how to deal with it.
Right. So one of the things that we also talked about, Al, is how do you guys feel in reference to the father's or part of this? Because the father now is being charged, and we have some high profile commentators who said that the father shouldn't be charged. And I was taken aback by that.
Colin Lenore.
Yeah, he said that,
right.
You said Lenore,
well, whatever his fucking name is.
Yes, sir. But he made the comment that this is setting a precedent that we don't want to go down, basically a slippery slope, in that a parent will now always be charged for something that their child does.
Right.
And growing up, I don't know how true it was, but we all believe that. We all believe that if you got caught doing something, breaking a window or anything like that, your parents were responsible. See, there you go. YouTube, man. That's it. That guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so go look if you get a chance. I mean, I'm not promoting the guy, but if you want to hear what he had to say, I
don't watch his bitch ass. I just don't do it. Yeah. I think the dude's he's nah. I don't watch him at all. I just think I think he's a joke. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I'm a clip that too. And the dude, the reason why they need to start punishing the parents for this, it'll probably stop the Chicago killings. You know what I'm saying? So
I think you made something I mentioned that everybody would be gone.
Yeah, if you do this in Chicago and the rest of the country, you're gonna have. I mean, Chicago will be a ghost town because there'll be no parents around. So they all be in jail with the kids. You know what I'm saying? And there with the tattoos.
Atlanta will be sparse too.
Yeah, Atlanta too.
There's a lot of little youngsters running around doing some ne'er-do-well stuff. So it's one of those things though. I would imagine that this guy, if you get a chance to talk to their father, he's gonna tell you how he tried. Because he was pleading his case with those cops a year ago,
but they ain't playing with him now. You see him in jail. His dudes are sitting there, because the judge is like, you got 180 years,
180.
You're gonna die in prison.
You be sitting there rocking too.
I'll be trying to get on you let me out for 5 seconds and I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Just let me out. I'm gone. If he knew it was coming, if you knew it was coming, run.
Yeah.
Do not
that's
let
the
them
thing.
lock
That's
you
the
up.
thing. The father also said he had no knowledge of what was going on. No knowledge. That's the crazy part. He had no knowledge of this at all. He had no knowledge of it in the schools. He had no knowledge of the social media platform that the kid was on. But he did know the kid played video games online a lot. He did say that. He said he plays a lot. That's the reason why he was trying to get him outside. And the cop mentions, get him off those video games. And he said yes. So he knew that.
Yeah, but
he was extensive use of he was on this message board just as much as he was playing video games.
Right.
Oh yeah, Tulag, I agree. He's an attorney. Yep.
Yeah, Tulag said he's an attorney. That's what you expect.
Look unfolding joke right underneath that.
Yeah, Colinar, Big Shooter Colinar is a hot dog jockey. Tulang said it's gonna be someone in prison, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, but now I'm talking about the one he said, I watch you guys, no homo.
Where is it? Oh, Unfolding
Right
Joker. I watch you guys, no homo. Right.
Well, as an attorney, I would imagine that he would watch his words a little bit more. He'd be a little bit more guarded because it comes out. He don't care.
Cold. He's looking for the. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that cocksucker, but the dude fucking. He's a sensationalist, and
that's my point.
When he's challenged on his points of views, he folds like a $2 bill, and I've seen him fold on live TV. He don't know. All this stuff he says he knows about guns and stuff, it's all scripted. He has to read it, but when he has to recite it in public without his crib notes, he knows nothing.
Gotcha.
And he's embarrassed himself many times on TV doing that. So that's why I don't want to have nothing to watch that dude. I don't want to talk to him. I don't even want to fucking meet him. Even though I did meet that cocksucker at the fucking NRA show. I got a picture of me and him hugged up together somewhere around here.
No homo,
motherfucker.
Was that a no homo or Big Diddy?
Well, yeah, I don't fucking believe in homo on my fucking end anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? So fuck all y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to fucking show. This is the this is a twist about this dude. The twist is his mom knew this was going to
there was a call at 9:30 this morning, but I don't know how true that is. All I know is that a school female worker came looking for the kid. They got the wrong kid. They had the names mixed up, and she left. And about 10 to 15 minutes after she left the class, that's when he came back and approached the door that my daughter was in. A girl went up to let him in, but saw that he had a gun, and she backed away. And I guess that's when he just started shooting everybody else.
Now, they made it small so you guys can read this stuff.
Right. And that was a half hour before it actually happened.
There's a gun right there. But as you notice, it's out of focus. They don't want you to see it.
Right.
It's got a forward grip on it. They sent a female to the cops to deal with it.
I don't know if they had an SRO there.
Call one.
He never really talked. He was pretty quiet. He wasn't there most times. Either he just didn't come to school or he just would skip class. But even when he would have talked, it was one-word answers or just short statements. When you think of like shooters and how they act or things that they do, it's usually the quiet kid or like that's what stereotype for it to be. And
she's well
he
versed
was the one
on
that
this.
fit that description in our class.
She's
They always show that
shooters.
Huh?
She was well versed on shooters, and if you listen to what she said,
Well, yeah,
just
we can study them nowadays.
But she's a student.
The first ever deer hunt for me and Colt. He's hunting with a 450 Bushmaster. 107 yards. And let's go take a look.
In essence, you're charged with 4 counts of felony murder as outlined in the state warrants that have been issued against you. You are under 18 years old. So I wanted to inform you, make it clear to you that the penalty for the crimes for which you are charged does not include death. It includes life without the possibility of parole or life with the possibility of parole.
Tulag, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. That's a big part right there.
Do you have weapons in the house?
I do.
Are they accessible to him?
They are. I mean, there's nothing loaded, but they are down. But we do a lot of shooting. We do a lot of deer hunting. He shot his first deer this year. Like, I don't know. I don't know anything about him saying like that, and I'm gonna be mad as hell if he did.
And this was the
And then all
interview
the guns
in
will go away,
2023.
and they won't
That's
be
not
accessible
happening
to
in
him.
the courthouse.
You know, I'm trying to be honest with you. I'm trying to teach him.
Yeah. So every time I hear somebody say, "I'm trying to be honest with you," it's like, "Well, what were you doing previously?"
Yeah.
So, right. So it's always, what the hell are you talking about? Once you hear that, it's kind of like, okay, sure. But mental illness, that's the key, and that's the thing that I don't know if the Second Amendment community, if we're going to acknowledge that or we're not, because I hear the guys that are out front saying if and the possibility. Come on, dude, you see the results. That's a psycho. That's a psycho. You got to call it like it is. I don't give a damn, if they were avid hunters in the past.
Well, hold on now. Hold on.
Fall off the tracks, you stay off the track.
I know what you're saying. Like Tulag said, sadly, mental illness is rampant in this country, and we learn. And if you notice, what really brought out mental illness to a different level was the COVID. Right. When we went in lockdown, that's when people were lacking communication and staying at home by themselves. These people were going nuts. They went completely crazy. And when they were locked up in that 3 years, when they came back out, they didn't know how to deal with people.
A lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so, especially those ones in that formative years, the 12-year-olds that are now 15.
Right.
Turning 15, 11 and 12, 13, 14s. Their socialization is right out the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they turn out to be, we got a country full of nuts.
Yep. And the thing about it too, I want to thank Sarge, dear Sarge, for is listening to this audience, bro. When you read the comments on what these guys are bringing, we're in tune. Look at Tulag, and it's sadly the mental illness. That's the first one. Check the records of how Dad was treated before that. I got a little note on that. And during the divorce, and Dad, what you mentioned just a few minutes ago, was trying to really push the boy to be tougher than what he may have wanted to be. Because you see him, if the kids at school are calling him one name and the dad is trying to prove that he's not that, you're forcing this kid into doing something he doesn't want to do.
Yeah. And like Tulag said, the Department of Education drives them into mental illness. Yeah, because they're going to either come out one or two ways. They're going to either come out, they're going to want to change sexes, or they're going to come out full socialist communists in government schools. So and then they go home and they're fighting with their family because their family may not be agreeing with all this stuff. And now they're sitting there locked up in their rooms on social media and in these little chat groups and sitting there talking to their friends all night, don't even talk to their parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the other thing. That really keep going.
And the parents don't even talk to them. They're like, "Oh, fuck them." They're just kids, new kids.
They're occupied. Social media is the new TV. In the 70s and the 80s, people would say, "Well, you let them watch too much TV because parents are using the television as a babysitter." Yeah. Now they're letting Instagram and TikTok be the parent.
Yeah. Everybody's got a phone. Everybody's got to be on Instagram because everybody else at school.
This kid was deep because apparently the people who complained on him in 2023 weren't just the other kids that were playing with him, but there were adults involved that had read the comments that he made about his school, and they realized that they needed to get in contact with the authorities in his area, but they weren't in the same area because they was online. So they reached out to the FBI and showed that, and that's how the FBI tracked it down to Barrow County.
Right. And Tulag said he said he had to deprogram his kid every week. Right. And
technology is not our friend. I repeat, technology is not our friend.
Yeah. How you pronounce that again?
One
O'Sullivan.
O'Sullivan.
One O'Sullivan. Yeah. O'Sullivan. Yeah. Repeat, technology is not our friend. No, technology is going to bring us down, and it's already doing it. And they used it, and they're still using it. Bring back O'Sullivan.
Dodgeball. Bring back dodgeball.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bring back bullying.
Oof. Well, that's what happened. This will cause this kid to go where he went.
Right, because
bring back the bully busters. That's what you need. You need somebody to stand up to
we
him.
all went
the kid
through
didn't have
bullying.
no friends, bro. The young lady said it. The kid had no friends. When you
That's
start
because
isolating and you pushing people out way on the outskirts and they don't have any socialization whatsoever, those are the psychopaths. That's what you're making, because they resent all the people who having fun, all the people who just are able to get along.
And the dad didn't have the skills. He did not have the skills to steer that kid in the right direction.
Right. He thought, and I'm sure he thought he was doing the right thing.
I'm sure he thought program, something like that, straighten him out and try to make this dude go into
sociopath too. I said psycho, but you're right, sociopath. Yeah, I agree with that.
Guys like that would be great in special forces and Delta Force, because they're
if they can make it.
Yeah, they can make it. Yeah, they can make it, or Ranger Battalion, 82nd, because they can be total psychopathic killers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord, you go and answer that one now.
What's that?
The one from Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Broad Cloud. So I can't read the rest of it.
I don't know. Broad Cloudus. Trump or Harris? Honest question. You tell me who you voting for, and we go from there. You know what I'm saying? I already know who I'm voting for. I don't know why the hell you asking me. You know what I'm saying?
D, and
this is my show. You don't ask me a question. I ask you a question. So you tell me who you voting for. You know what I'm saying? Tulag. I was a Ranger, and we weeded those people out. Yeah. And you have to. You know what I'm saying? The weak, the mentally incapable people, because they're not gonna help your organization. They're gonna destroy it. You know what I'm saying?
They're individuals too. And that's the problem, is that once you start going down that, it's always just me. You can't. That person doesn't know how to play team sports anymore. They don't know how to be a part of a team. They don't know how to sacrifice for the next man. And that's a big key that we all know in life. Sometimes you gotta block sometimes. Here's
a big one right here. Tulag. Well, in the reconnaissance, you had to do the same thing.
Okay. Because, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, he got it. He got it right. You have to be so mean next time.
No. I'm just asking a question, and I'll get down to that. I just want to ask Tulag. When the reconnaissance, you didn't have a lot of black guys in there, and you had to weed them some bitches out, because they would come in there and not be hardcore or not want to do what you want to do, and they will pull the rest of the guys down because they wanted to shuck and drive, and fucking everybody else wanted to fucking do the work. So you weeded them some bitches out. I weeded out a few of them myself, and I'm a black guy. I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what you have to do, man. You know, Tulane, we got to pull your way.
Like you didn't just say that.
No, I didn't say it. Yeah, I mean, I it's a fucking problem when you get black. Well, it's a problem in my day when you had black guys that get in those specialized units and stuff that didn't want to fucking do the work.
When you say do the work, what work you talking about? Wet work? We talking about just?
I'm talking about just
floors.
Doing fucking doing the job, going out and doing the job. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And fucking when you go to
is anything specific, or it's just
no, just it can be physical fitness. It can be going to the field and doing and pulling a mission.
I just want to get the bearings.
I'm just saying, when I used to see fucking black guys that come into units like that, and they were fucking stellar hardcore dudes, I was like, yeah, this is the kind of dude.
The guy that runs, that guy that's always running around, skinny dude. He's a motivational speaker now. He was like some kind of SEAL. I don't know his name. I see him every once in a while.
Right. Okay. So let's answer the Twitch thing. It's a different topic, but what is it? Broad Dukakis, something like that.
It's Broad a Klaus. I went to his page. He has a page. It's legit. He's
Okay.
offline though. I don't know how he's
Okay.
communicating with us.
So
He's
this
offline.
country will fall into a civil war if Trump don't win. This country will fall into civil war if Kamala wins. It's going to happen on either side. So be prepared in the next 60 days with food, water rations, all kinds of stuff. It's going to happen on either side. So don't just say one side. They're already talking about both sides.
Yeah, that's
So-
it. David Goggins. Thank you, bro. Thank you for
Yeah.
the joke band. This
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
thank you once
Okay.
again. Thank you. In tune, folks, man. That's what
Mhm.
I knew the guy. I see him all the time.
Right.
But
Here we
yeah,
go.
what about
There
him?
we go. Two legs. It's like we lost tons of black dudes because they couldn't swim or pull their weight in the field. See? Vindicated. I know what the fuck I'm talking about here. Yep.
I didn't
And
say you
that's-
didn't. I just said you just said that,
That
with no
is
context.
so
I just want to know more
because
detail.
guys who in those units knew if you was in a straight leg infantry unit, you guys know about 60% of the guys in the straight leg infantry units are black. You know what I'm saying? If you go to a specialized unit, those units, they have a tendency to be more whites than they do black. We're getting off subject and I don't want to go down that road. That'll be another show. But we know this.
I'm gonna write that down. So
Yeah, let's make it another show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say, bro, and there's so many people these days, let alone a while ago, just won't work.
That just want to work.
Yeah.
Don't want to
Yeah.
work. Period. I think he's
So-
tagging on. the
Yeah,
one
he's
you said
talking.
earlier.
Yeah. So we're gonna go back to what we're talking about, the Georgia shooter, and David Goggins. Yeah.
That's who it was. Right.
Right. Yeah. And O'Sullivan is waiting on the zombies. They're coming. You got about 59 days. They're coming.
Mm,
So start putting some break free on your shit and oiling it up and getting ready because they're coming. And
we're talking about the kid being harassed
right. So the kid being harassed.
from different school to school. So it's like obviously there's something going on.
He was the fucking
needed,
problem.
right.
He
needed to address,
was the
right.
problem. He
Yep.
was the problem, not the schools. Because if you go, this was a new school,
Yeah.
and they already calling him man lover. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
how can you go from school to school and you got the same thing following you? It must be true. So,
But the dad also mentions in that interview with the police that he's been at the school so many times, and it's obviously there was more, maybe not only that, but behavioral issues as well. He said they know me down there. I've been there so many times, and this is the new school. This is
Yeah.
the school where they went to the house to get the firearms from this incident that just happened. Because
Mhm.
previously he lived in a place on the other side, and they moved, and the cops found him at the current place, and everything. Rest is academic.
yeah. So O'Sullivan said there were plenty of guns on the school ground in the 80s.
They were, and they were legal,
Yeah.
and nobody shot anybody. I
Yeah.
had a conversation with a guy just recently, and we were talking about. We lived in Maryland in around 1986, and all the high schools had pickup trucks with lever action rifles in the window, shotguns in the pickup window on the racks. Guns that stay there all day long. Nobody broke into the cars. Nobody used those guns in those school shootings or anything like that. These kids got, but under 18 years old. So their kids got back in the cars, went hunting that evening, fishing, whatever they were going to do. And it was legit. And now that was good in the state of Maryland to us, I think, to about 1988, 1989. At that point, started falling off the tracks by then.
And lo and behold, right after we had that shooting, guess what just popped up in Kentucky?
Oh, yeah.
A white guy
Mhm.
all of a sudden. And I keep saying they're going to try to throw something on you white guys and pin this thing on you guys are the biggest threat to this country. And look at this.
$15,000 reward aiming to help find a suspected gunman after 5 people are shot just driving along I-75 over the weekend there in southern Kentucky. Thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Mike Dardis.
Good evening to you. I'm Cherie Palello. Yeah, worst case here because it seems like it's very random. So an arrest warrant says that 32-year-old Joseph Couch texted a woman writing, "I'm going to kill a lot of people. Well, try at least. The search for Couch is unfolding right now in Laurel County. That's near London, Kentucky, about 75 miles south of Lexington. WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes is live now with the manhunt and the new details about those shootings. Todd?
Well, we are now in day 3 of the manhunt, and the exhaustive searches are happening in heavily wooded areas. And we're learning much more now about efforts to find I-75 shooting suspect Joseph Couch, who police say perched himself in different locations and took aim at unsuspecting drivers below.
I know the citizens of our community in both Rockcastle and Laurel counties are stressed to the max, and law enforcement is working tirelessly to bring this to a calm and an ease for them.
Yeah, the stress that people in this part of southern Kentucky are feeling began on Saturday night when police say Couch used an AR-15 style assault gun to shoot at cars on I-75. Investigators say Couch used different positions on a ledge overlooking the highway to send bullets down onto the heavily traveled roadway below. At this point, police say 5 random people were hit by bullets. The good news, all are expected to be okay. Now the focus is on the painstaking push to find the 32-year-old Joseph Couch, who's believed to be hiding somewhere in the Daniel Boone National Forest.
This manhunt has become a methodical effort, similar like a hide and seek. We're focused on protecting the residents and their homes and the businesses during this critical time. Our goal is to apply steady pressure and wearing Mr. Couch down.
Yeah, and tonight we're learning more about a text exchange between Joseph Couch and a woman who police interviewed after the shooting incident on Saturday night, and it's rattling even more nerves. In addition to writing that he planned to, quote, kill a lot of people, Couch also sent a text to the woman saying, "I'll kill myself afterward." Reporting here in London, Todd.
So that's why they haven't found him, because he's probably dead. So, well, hopefully he killed himself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking it's quite odd. They just had the shooting in Georgia with an AR.
So you think the Georgia one was an outline, and that they'd already planned on this guy?
Possibility.
Because they always have a contact with this guy. These people, it's like
and
almost like the dog whistle.
And this guy was nasty guard. You know what I'm saying? So he was a nasty guard, weekend warrior. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't know what you
mean. Tulane
on,
said he used a rifle to assault people, and the rifle is not an assault weapon. Yeah.
Right.
The bro said stress of living and everything going on in this day and age brings up too much mental illness.
I'm not just surprised at the
I'm just surprised at the crazy shit going on. And it's gonna get worse. Hang on to your beer, guys. It's going to get worse. The more and more we come to the November 2nd, the crazier this world.
2nd or 5th?
Is it November 2nd? That's voting day. Yeah, you can vote on the 5th.
I'm gonna vote on October 5th.
But early voting is coming out. As soon as you guys get the early vote, please go vote as soon as possible, because somebody told me a theory that what if on voting day all hell breaks loose and the voting polls are shut down? You know what I'm saying?
See, this is why nobody's going to believe you when the polls occur. This is exactly why.
Bodies, O'Sullivan.
See that?
Yeah, what is that? Oh my God.
United States 2024.
Oh, you post? No, now I see it.
November 5th. So
what's this?
See, this is why nobody's gonna believe.
Oh, you saying it? I didn't make that prediction. Somebody else did, and I'm just bringing it forth.
You just said the 2nd, and I said
it's November 5th, the election day.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. All right. Well, I'm voting early. So
yeah, obviously multiple times.
Right. O'Sullivan said dead bodies isn't rare. Is it part
Sorry, I'm late. Sarge, we gave you your props earlier.
Yeah, we've been talking about you, Sarge. That's all right.
And good this time. It was good this time.
Tulane MK Ultra in full display. Yep. And see, and a lot of people said when you brought that up, I remember when people were talking about it, they said, "Oh no, you stupid, that's not real." And
conspiracy theories, remember that?
Yeah, it was all real.
Yep.
Then O'Sullivan, remember The 5th of November. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Al just proved it to me.
Mhm.
Sarge, thank you for showing up.
Oh yeah.
And bro,
Hey,
you
bro, we
fellas,
appreciate you stopping by too.
yeah, have a wonderful evening and God bless. Thank you,
Yep.
man, for stopping through.
Thank you,
And
bro. Yep.
yeah. Appreciate you. So I just think it's a coincidence that all of a sudden
Yeah,
they
I
had
agree
that
with you. I totally. That's why I wanted to see
two of the
again
same
getting the
type of
contact
rifles.
detail.
This guy didn't get caught.
Mhm.
He texts the same way, and he did that shooting on the ledge. You know who did that too? The two black guys. Remember those two good black guys who were shooting people?
Oh, the subway, DC shooters.
The DT shooters. Remember they shot off one of the highways.
Yep.
In the
And
same.
they were laying in the back of the car.
In the same way he just did that. Matter of fact, the ledge look almost similar. You know what I'm saying? And they never found him.
And both that guy and I remember their names now, but he was a military veteran as well. And
He was a
guy's
veteran as well.
too. Yeah.
Right.
And it's just see you going back to that basic training stuff, and these guys are pushing their envelopes.
Well, no,
they're pushing their training to the envelope, bro.
He didn't. Yeah, this guy didn't. He didn't kill anybody. He just seriously
He's a
wanted.
piss poor shot. I mean,
Yeah, it was National Guard. You know what I'm saying? And they don't shoot that well. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude.
Yep.
And
you gotta think about it. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
The trunk of the car as a hideout. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, my chats are not even moving. What's going
Check
on?
this out.
Dude?
You might have the slow chats, but it says
Yeah.
a big shooter made a good point. I'm amazed, but and nonetheless, it says so. It's election day, and all of a sudden, there's a national emergency, and all polls are closed, and people are told to shelter in place.
Mm-hmm. And that national emergency could be a terrorist attack or a magnitude scale. Dirty bomb, suspected dirty bomb, not even dirty bomb, but suspected of a dirty bomb in a metropolitan area or a city. So you have to, it doesn't make a sense to shelter in place anyway, because everybody, not everybody knows, but with a dirty bomb, it's in the air, and that's usually uranium. And if it's in the air, and if you got air conditioning units, it's just going to come in your house and kill you a week later.
Yeah,
So
you're not gonna be able to do anything with that.
ride that. But the thing of it is, you're not going to be able to get out of town either, because all the highways and stuff is going to be shut down. So you're not going to be able to go to your local polling places and vote. So it's going to be like shelter in place. The elections are suspended. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And you got people from foreign countries that is in this country is probably itching to shut this election down, because they don't want Trump to be in office, because they know he's going to deport them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, look at the Venezuelan people that we got here are talking about taking over the
segue.
country in 2 years.
I just posted
know?
that in the chat.
Yeah. I know. I want it.
Mhm.
I want it. And looking about, they're talking about taking over the country in 2 years. Some of these guys are getting on social media and saying, "Look out, America! In 2 years, your country is going to fall because we're going to take it over."
Mhm.
And now the black gangs are stepping up and they're saying, "Well, I don't think that's going to happen. If you guys want to come over here and die, come on over here and die." And the white gangs are saying the same thing. Hispanic gangs, we know.
Well, you already had the motorcycle guys.
That was
the
that
Hells
was
Angels.
That was fake. That was fake.
Well, so is the Bloods and Crips getting together. I mean, it's all talk until they actually get out there.
Right, but some people actually went to the apartments in those areas and was out there
Those were
with a
Spanish
megaphone.
gangs from-
Yeah,
they were
the Spanish gangs
from-
actually did it.
from Texas.
Yeah, they actually
Yeah,
went out there.
Right. And
Yeah.
they said they're not tolerating other immigrants coming in here messing up a good thing.
Messing up their shit.
That's right. And that's what this dude. I saw the video.
Right.
The dude said, "We came here, we finally got things together, and we got our stuff together. We not tolerating nobody else." And they literally got on a megaphone, like you said, turned around,
Mhm.
went down the street, calling them out by their Spanish name. Was it?
But if you
Agua?
but if you notice, the police are not stopping them.
No. Police
They're not?
in most of the country, the police are shorthanded all over the
Mhm.
country.
Yeah,
So it's easier to pick up the pieces after two factions fight than it is to get in
Mhm.
there and break the two factions up.
because they know that one faction don't have enough reinforcements, and the
Right.
other faction has reinforcements, and it is going to wipe the thing out. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll actually do the police some good to wipe them out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so people pay attention. You know, so make sure have zero tolerance.
Let's go back
with
a little bit.
with an
That
immigrant
one that you brought up,
breaking the
because
law.
think about it. Look how long it took before it went back and forth that it was true, that's not true, that's true, that's not true, that's partly true, and now it's wholly true. Everything that was happening was happening.
Mhm.
The apartment owner came out and said, yeah, they had to. They called the police, they called the feds, they called everybody that they thought of to try to help them get their section of the apartment complex back.
Right.
And those the gangs that you mentioned, I don't remember the name of those, the smaller gangs. When they got there, they broadcast live, and they're saying this is true. They talk to people on the street, not setups, not people who already had information, just a random person that lived in that community. They start talking to them, and the people are pointing out the apartments that have actually been taken over.
Right. Yeah. Let me address Dear Sarge. Your volume's a bit low tonight. Hope
Our good hosts aren't suffering from low T.
No, we're not suffering from low testosterone.
It's probably
we
that
have
damn background
we-
music is
we have
overpowering
some
us.
we have some technical difficulties on this end. I have no control of anything on the screen. I can't put the chats on the screen. I can't make Al a
The Rumble
moderator.
AI is taking over.
So
The Rumble AI is taking over.
we have some problems. And but I'm surprised we're still in the air, so we're just gonna run with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
See, they said that they just stopped the Pakistani that was planning a terror attack.
read
And the police
read his
arrested
name.
two.
Tulane.
Mhm.
Yeah, read the
Tulane
name
said it,
first.
and then one O'Sullivan said it as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So they
So
just
is that for
stopped.
the guest at home?
Pakistan are planning a terrorist attack. Where was that at? Where was that terrorist attack being planned at? Yeah. O'Sullivan, Tulane, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Cops come to mop up the leftovers, Tulane. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Volume seems
Thank
fine to
you,
me,
one
O'Sullivan.
O'Sullivan. He said it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Dear
That's
Sarge,
probably
as
still
long
had
as,
his
as
hip
long as my
connection on.
friends aren't suffering, I'm happy. No,
Yep.
we're not suffering. We're good, man. Thank you. So Tulane said this
Oh, New
was
York.
in New York.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
New
did
York.
okay, let me look that up. Let me see.
No loss in New York, but we just don't want we
Ooh.
don't want Americans hurt. We do not want Americans hurt by these terrorists. But New York has turned into a scum city. You see what they're doing to the New York mayor?
Is it the
They-
mayor or the police chief?
No, the mayor. They have raided his house, raided his friend's house, the FBI. So they're going after him for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
You keep up with that stuff, bro. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I do. And I think they're probably going after him because he did speak out against Biden on the illegals. You know what I'm saying? So they're probably trying to teach him a lesson. I think his political career is over after this. You know, Democrats are not going to support him anymore.
Bro,
Big shooter.
You got one. You could pick him. You got one that was in New York. He wanted to carry out the largest attack since 9/11. He was arrested. And you got another one a Pakistani national in Canada planned to kill Jewish people in New York City terrorist attack.
That's the one. Big shooters that said the attack against Jews on October 7th. Yeah.
And they were busy.
So I'm glad they're catching them. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely glad they're catching them because these guys are trying to do stuff where they're not trying to get caught. So,
Okay, so it was all the same. The Canadian, he was coming from Canada. The Royal Mounted Police, and they did the background and got all the footwork, and then they issued it to the Southern District of New York. And it was alleged that what's his name? He attempted to travel to the United States to carry out a terrorist attack and murder as many Jewish people as possible, all in support of ISIS.
Yep.
Wow. I thought they were gone.
So you guys have zero.
Didn't Biden say they were gone?
Yeah, no, ISIS never went away. They funding ISIS over $50 million a month. They're still giving them money. So how is ISIS going away? They gave them like, what was it, $1 billion in military equipment out of when they left, and they should have blew all that stuff up. I don't know why they didn't blow it up. You know,
I totally agree. Totally agree.
Blow it up. If you couldn't blow it up,
when we left Vietnam, all that stuff went in the water, and it and again,
that's-
like you said, they scuttled everything else.
yeah, it's got to blow it up. If you don't have enough C4, bring in planes, A-10s to wipe it all out. Do not leave it. Then they left all those dogs, and those people don't like dogs. They killed them all, and so it's like, come on, man. I mean, that was the biggest disaster. We lost 13 soldiers behind that crap, and then they're trying to blame it on Trump, but these guys was the ones who pulled out like clowns. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, dude.
This dude was serious, bro. This dude was serious. And the crazy thing, I don't know how they got the investigator in there to talk to him. You guys look it up for yourself.
O'Sullivan said we had several smash and grab on gun shops in South Ohio and North Kentucky. Wow. You know what that is? They're gearing up because they know what's happening, and the illegals are coming over here, and they thought they can just go into any gun store and buy guns as long as they had the cash. And they're finding out that's not true.
Right.
So what they're going to do, they're going to have, and they can't buy them on the streets because the street prices are too high.
So the Democrats lied to them. They said you could buy a gun anyway. It's easy.
Yeah, they lied. They lied to them. And I'm not even going to say that one too lame because that's our little dirty little secret. You know what I'm saying? And Big Shooter said the police in Canada were royally mounted, but they thought they can buy guns here in the United States, and it was just freely just go to the local supermarket and buy guns. You know what I'm saying? Laying there next to Cantaloupe, you just get a gun, get some ammunition, and just walk right out. So that's the next thing is they're going to start robbing. They're going to start breaking in cars. They're going to try to rob gun stores in order to get the guns. But if they get the guns, they still got to buy the ammunition. You know what I'm saying? So this is my thing. I have zero tolerance for illegals committing crime. Zero. You know what I'm saying? You want to commit a crime?
Go to Sanctuary City and get $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
No need to commit crimes.
Right. So if you notice, they're gonna commit the crimes where they're wanted, where they're welcome. So you're looking at New York, you're looking at California, you're gonna look at other places that they're gonna be committing those crimes in. Yeah, Maryland, all those blue states. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be easier. See, if you notice, they won't go to Chicago and do this crap. Go to Chicago and try to do some mass shooting. Go to Chicago to try to do a terrorist attack and see what's happening when all those people out there with guns are gonna do to you. You know what I'm saying?
So that was the other thing. I'm glad you mentioned that. There's the other thing is that in this situation that happened here in Georgia, that there was not a good guy with a gun. And we're talking about it was a school. That's the first thing, right? Second, there was a big push to keep guns out of the schools, even though in the state of Georgia, teachers can carry. So where do we stand on that?
Well, who stand? Me?
You, everybody.
What's your
opinion? What's your thought about that?
If the teachers want to carry a gun, let them carry a goddamn gun.
I mean, the fact that in this case, there wasn't anybody there with a gun.
They didn't have any resource officers on campus. Yeah. And seeing that's the thing. They won't see. This is a problem here. We know from the late 70s all the way up to now in the inner schools in South Los Angeles, Compton, and all those heavy gang laden areas, those schools were even Oakland schools, you had to go through metal detectors just to get through the campus. Right. Okay, they had cops at those gates, and those cops
for a long time now.
There were no nonsense officers. They didn't give a damn, and they were usually a lot of black officers. They wasn't white, and but now you try to do that to a lot of these schools in these white suburban areas. First thing they say, I don't want my kid going to a school that's going to be like prison, like jail. All right.
They do it. But you know, that same note, just to get a little bit ahead of you, the same note, their schools are hardened in in Israel. In Israel, the schools are, they have guards, they have officers that are part of the school faculty. And
Utah is the same way. Utah's got a hardened schools, and they've been running hardened schools for over 15 years.
And out of necessity.
Right.
And they have people there because they don't want their schools to be targeted. They're all schools are soft targets, no matter where you are. There are the soft targets. You got kids there. Those kids are not capable of fighting adults and men. Okay,
Mhm.
so they're all soft. So they all need to
Right.
be hard. They all need to have a level of security where people can fight back. And I'm not talking about with fingers or throwing balls. There's a active shooter course where they tell you to throw things at people and distract the shooter. You
Yeah,
throw
it
things
is
at a shooter, and when he's got a goddamn gun,
it's
what do you
just
think's gonna happen
it's just gonna make you die.
faster?
No, not faster, but you're gonna die in action. So it won't be, you're not waiting on the agony of death. It'll just boom, lights out.
So you're
You
distracting
know?
yourself by throwing a ball at an armed fool.
That's all it's doing.
Yeah.
Not
okay.
if you're not gonna get up and charge that dude and tackle him when they're in the reload, throwing a ball is not gonna do anything.
I'm telling you, I totally agree. And I don't even know if they're like baseballs. They're like tennis balls.
Yeah.
You
You gotta
somebody
get up and
mentioned
charge.
dodgeball earlier. We played dodgeball with baseballs and tennis balls.
Yeah.
It was because we didn't have the full big ball. We're nuts.
No, we had
But anyway,
balls.
my point is
No.
that ball is doing nothing.
Right. So a couple of these guys are giving some points. Big Shooter, the ATF and the FBI have put out warnings
to gun stores.
about selling
I got you.
FM. Oh, you got it? Go ahead.
M49 SAW and Barrett 50 cal rifles to Hispanics, people of color, and Arabs. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And O'Sullivan
Right.
said the ATF is making rounds at local gun stores now. Tulane said throwing balls is just going to earn you.
Yep.
Yeah. One in
Next
the
one
next
out of the pipe.
pipe.
Exactly. That was my point. As soon as I
Right.
read it, I'm like, you just let him know where you are. He's
Like this.
and once you get this gun, yep.
But
You throw
if you see a fool having a problem reloading,
That's your time to
that
munch
is your time. If you don't have a weapon, tackle that
Right.
sucker. If you close, hit him with everything you got and take
Stab
your
him with
two
a
fingers
pencil.
and go straight
Yes.
for his eyeballs and pull him out.
Yes.
Pull his eyeballs completely out.
Absolutely.
And that will stop
It's
the
only way
fight.
you're gonna render him, bro. Yep.
Yeah. Then from there, hit him in the throat or bite his freaking throat. You know what I'm saying? And
See, they don't understand that. No, not these guys, but I'm talking about others.
yeah. Oh, these guys
I know
understand
some of
this.
these guys
Yeah,
understand
these guys,
that.
they understand what I'm talking
It's
about. But I'm just saying,
crystal
you
clear
weak
that's
soy
what we
boys,
here right now.
you guys need to fucking start fighting. Stop being weak. Stop coloring your hair purple. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do something. And you gotta fight for your life, man. Here. You know what I'm
At
saying?
that point, you're absolutely right. And that's what it's all about at that point.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. I'm surprised
You
you're
got
still on
to.
the air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it just wanted to, it's lulling us in. Next time it'll start up and tell you, okay, Al, we're ready for your show.
Right.
The AI
Yeah.
is just taking over a little bit at a time.
Yeah, and we can't run any campaigns, so
I was gonna text you that.
yeah, we can't run any.
Nice segue, and I
It came
remembered.
up, but every time I go to it, it won't refresh. So it's something going on here in the background.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still
Stomp his
working
nuts
into
his
thorax.
throat.
Thorax.
Thorax. Oh,
Yep.
I don't know
totally
about.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. You talking about the bad guy, the same guy?
Yeah,
you
I know.
tackled and
Yeah,
beat
yeah,
out
yeah.
his
The
eyes
bad
out.
guy. Yeah.
Right.
Dear Sarge, a belt isn't just for choking. You're freaking lady doing sex. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so that's an old school method of take that belt off and fling that buckle.
No, yes, the belt buckle.
Yep.
You keep it out
Use
6
that
inches and
buckle.
you use it.
Yep.
as a weapon. Yeah.
Mhm. I
So-
mean, if you, especially most of the folks that are on here, you got a job. Most of the jobs are non-permissible areas. You got to find other alternate weapons.
Right.
Your Yeti now turns into a striking
And-
instrument. You know,
And for us who carry guns,
Mhm.
shoot till they drop and do not stop. And be prepared for other people to engage because they're out there. Don't, yeah. So
if there's one, there's two.
If there's one, there's two. If you shoot
there's
one, be prepared for another one to be walking up on you, taking you out. And so you need to move. You need to shoot and move
And
and
watch your back.
hide and watch your back.
Mhm.
And try to get yourself in the secure area where you have a 180 behind your back in a cover secure zone, and if you can get out of there, get out of there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, but don't get out of there with that in your hand.
One thing I used to do with my recruits all the time is I just ask them, where's cover right now? Like, where's cover? Like, we're walking along or we're driving. If something happens right now and the car stops, where are you running to? Where's cover?
Right.
Things like that. And that's what we have to do as when you're walking around, whether you want to be gray man, if you wearing purple colored hair, you got to know where your safe zones are.
Right. And Big Tudor says, all else fails, piss on them. Right.
Kept twitching. I ran out of ammo.
Right. This is
those
why you get asked why you're shooting 15 times in your response. And he kept twitching. Right. But I think in a terrorist attack, they're not going to ask that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not going to ask that at all.
Well, no, look at that. The smash and grab gangs are always in groups of 4.
Yes.
Yep.
Or more.
Or more.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, the ones here that did it here in Georgia and what do you call that area? Buckhead. There was 20. There was 20 of them. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah.
And they did it multiple times. There wasn't just a one-time deal.
Right. So
it's profitable for them. They're stealing free stuff.
Yeah.
They don't have to pay anything.
So this I'm telling everybody, keep your Big Shooter said home invaders too. Yeah. Keep your head on a swivel, guys. Right now we're in the death zone. We're in the death zone. We don't know when it's going to happen, when it's going to come.
We have an economy that's messed up. You got people who are feeling the crunch, and you have people who may or may not have been good guys at one time that are willing to do harm to others in order to take what you have. And that's the bottom line. Bottom line. No matter where you are. I always hear that argument that, crime happens anywhere. Yeah, it happens in certain places more often than others, but I totally agree it can happen anywhere. And once you start slipping, that's when they see you. They recognize that.
Yep. And they're just waiting on people to slip on this one.
Yep.
So be careful.
And that's the same thing you mentioned about cars. A car is not a safe. It's not a holster. It's not a place to keep firearms that are unattended. If you're in the car, fine. If you get out of the car, the gun should go with you. And I understand there's certain times that you can't take guns in different places, but at that time it should be secure. And it shouldn't be left overnight, and it shouldn't be left there, days on end. It shouldn't be that, I hear guys all the time say, that's my truck gun or that's my car gun. And it's like, well, when does it ever come out? If people start to hear you, they mark you. And then you see the guy with the gray shirt on and the blue pants, and then they see you get out that car. The next time you go back to your car, you got a busted window and all your shit's gone.
Yeah, they know you got a gun in that car. So be careful who you talk to. Be careful who's around you. Be careful what's going on, and especially these illegals.
Yeah.
Watch them.
Yeah, it's getting to that point, man.
Swivel for these illegals.
You have folks that are turning around and saying, "I'm not with them. They don't represent me." You should rest assured, pay attention and listen to them because
most of them are here not to assimilate; they're here for destruction.
Yep.
And they just allowed I don't know what city that was. They just allowed a city to play the Call of Prayer song in the city, but you can't.
Minnesota somewhere.
Yeah, but you can't play regular music, religious music in most states. But you can play the call. They're gonna let them do Call of Prayer, so they can all pray and stuff. So I mean, that's probably Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's what I mean.
That's probably Dearborn, Michigan.
Yep.
And but that place, they just need to drop a nuke in that place. I mean, it's like, it's getting out of hand.
Yep.
It's really getting out of hand.
Just that.
They're not assimilating. They're not assimilating at all. And New York City is another one. I mean,
New York City allowed them to do it in 2023.
So it's getting very, very dangerous right now. So being an American, being a citizen to be born here. So just be careful, guys. These next 60 days are going to be critical to everybody. Be on the lookout. Be very. I don't go anywhere. If I don't have to be, I don't have to be someplace. I don't go no place. You know what I'm saying? No.
Wow.
I'm not getting caught out there. You know what I'm saying? And
Virginia.
Virginia.
Yep, Virginia's letting them do it too.
Yeah. I think that's the place that just announced they're gonna allow them to do it. Virginia. That's the newest place. So
Wow.
they're spreading like wildfire, and
Minneapolis.
their whole goal is to bring Sharia law into the United States.
We got the Sharia law, and then you got the gangs coming from the south,
Venezuela,
way south,
right?
And then we already had MS-13 here,
Right? But they shut them down. But they're still here. But this is all deliberate. Every single bit of it's deliberate. They want this to happen. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, buddy. I don't. That's why I asked you before we've had this conversation. It's like, okay, if there's civil war break out, how are we gonna know who's on whose side?
You're not.
How are we drawing up teams here?
If the bullets not coming after you at you and they're going in the same direction you're going, they're on your team.
I understand that part.
That's how you're gonna look at it.
When you see somebody, and they're dressed just this regular dress, how do you determine who's who? That's what I'm getting at. It's like it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be rough. Yeah. Yeah, we and Tulane said we're flooded of Chinese coming in now. Yep. Yeah. Now it's all know China wants to take over the United States.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Russia is no slouch neither.
No, Russia do not want to take over the United States. I studied Russia for over 10.5 years.
I understand, but Russia wants to influence the United States.
No, not at all. Okay. Not at all. Not at all. It's China, not Russia. You're actually getting confused. It's China that wants to influence the United States, not Russia.
Watch. I got right back.
Don't pull up that shit on the news because that's incorrect, bro. That's incorrect. It's incorrect.
I'm just telling you.
I'm telling you, you're incorrect. It's not Russia. It's China that's doing it. They're the ones who's.
I don't think that you're wrong with China, but I don't think neither one of them wants us to be sovereign.
Oh no. They want the end destroyed. They want the United States to destroy itself.
Right.
And we're going to do it from within. We're doing it to ourselves.
It's easy.
We're doing
it's
it to
easy.
ourselves. Yeah.
We have we're not homogenous. We don't have one race of people here. That's the easiest thing to do is to make one person look at the next person with negativity. It's easy.
Yeah. There it is, Tulane. USSR wanted to influence us. Russia has its own problems. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. I agree with that. That's
right. Yeah. USSR, they did. That's why we had the Cold War. So but China said what they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, right. Dear sorry, Russia can't even invade this corrupt neighbor.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Tulane Department of Education has created good little commies. Yep. And they've been working on this ever since the 60s.
Yes.
Since the 60s.
That's what I was telling you a few weeks ago. These guys are not playing the short game. They're playing the long game.
Yep.
And we keep trying to put band-aids on things, and it's already spread. It's already spread. There's no way to put a Band-Aid on it.
Try to talk to college kids today, and every single one of them is a commie. Every single one of them.
Well,
not every single one of them. I say a majority of them. You know what I'm saying? And and they love guys who think they're women, and they love
what happens?
Free stuff.
They're taught that that's giving somebody the opportunity and listen to the other side. And by the time you listen, you're being over.
And most of them can't even define what's a woman.
Yeah,
and that's ridiculous. And it's only two damn X and a Y.
That's what happens when you think outside the box. Sometimes you get so far away from the box, you forget what the hell you started with in the first place. Because it's open-minded. Think it could be possible. So now all of a sudden we go from 2 genders to 13.
Right.
And multiply that by 4, and actually, what the hell's going on here?
Right. Yeah, it's unreal. Yeah. Unreal. Then you get in trouble for it if you say it in public or at work. They try to punish you for it. Then it's like, come on, man. You can't have your opinion, but they can push their ideology on you, but you can't have your own ideology. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make any sense.
No.
You know, hit the thumbs up button, guys. I got a bunch of you guys on this channel. Please hit the thumbs up button.
We got a nice
I
little
got
number.
6 thumbs up. You know, get me some more thumbs ups. I got 8 now.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
I
give me
see
more.
8.
I had to refresh your screen, and so
Yeah,
give me
we
some
could get
thumbs up.
15. That'd be perfect, man.
Yeah.
This 15, because that
Hit
then
the
the rest
thumbs up.
would go along.
Yeah, I got a bunch of you looky-loos in here watching. You know what I'm saying?
From Rumble, we got 25, and overall we up to 40 people total, man. We really appreciate you guys stopping by.
Yeah.
But just tap that button.
Yeah, tap the like button, man. All these freaks share their pronouns down up their 4th point of contact. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, you're going back to the paratrooper days. Oh man, 4th point of contact. I forgot all about that stuff. Yeah. I don't know. This was a good show. I'm surprised we're still in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're hanging in
And
there.
it's a pretty good show. Do you guys want to see more police? Because last week we did some police reactions, and there's a whole bunch of them that have been happening. I've just been laughing my ass off on these.
This guy, boy. Yeah, I mean that's what they post them for. They put them out there so we can see what the hell's going on.
What are you talking about?
Those videos you just were referencing.
Yeah.
It's like that's like your Judge Judy. You know, some people are hooked on Judge Judy and the court shows. That's you. You like watching those cops putting tasers on people, and
I just like watching people go to jail. You know, because they do it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's so funny.
I like the ones where they swear that they're right until the cuffs come out.
Right.
They can say whatever you want to say and do whatever you want to do, and then all of a sudden it's like, what did I do? What did I say? Sorry. No, too late for that. You know, went past that too long.
But the cops are having no nonsense with them. Listen, you want to end the show with one?
Go ahead, bro.
You don't want to do it?
No, I said go ahead.
This was funny, guys. I watched this one twice. I really enjoyed it. It was really good because the cops really didn't give a damn at the point. And the sergeant came, I think it was a sergeant came up on the scene, and he's going to explain how idiotic these women are. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, can I share this thing? Oh, you know what? What is going on here? My computer here. All right. So it'll be explained in the beginning what's going to happen. You're going to laugh at this one. Let me see if we'll make it bigger. I can't get us out of the way or whatever. So
you're telling me that this huge commotion and all this nonsense while they have a child in the car.
Yes. He was there the whole while.
That they're at Aldi's threatening the clerk at Aldi's and doing all this nonsense and with the kid in the car though. And then drives out without lights on and all this other stuff. Speeding down State Road 7 with the child in the car. For what? For grocery shopping?
Correct.
What is this? My mind is blown. You're going to drive recklessly with a child in the car. We'll start with that. After threatening a clerk at Aldi's because you're unhappy with the service, refusing to leave when they tell you to leave, then you don't want to identify yourself to the cops. And then you escalate it into the cops are the bad guys in all of this. My mind is blown.
On April 30th, 2023, officers received a call from an employee regarding 2 highly belligerent females who were threatening staff and raining down insults. Before the officer had arrived, the 2 females left the store and sped off with a high rate of speed with a child in the car.
After that woman is gone.
Okay, so are you the person who originally called us?
Yes.
Okay, and you saw like the vehicle that she got into and all that?
Yes, it was a YG.
Okay. It's
Like
the one-
SUV.
Okay, so we pulled them over, and I'm very late to this call, so you're gonna have to brief me on what happened exactly.
I even had the voice recorded. One of my cashier did it.
Okay.
So
Did you or the cashier tell her to leave, and then she just
I
stayed here?
told her to leave. Yes, after she started being really, really aggressive.
Was she like cursing at you guys or what?
Well, she was the last person in the store, and I said a little louder. I said, the store is closed right now. It's 8:30. Everybody needs to come up front and check out so we can leave. And
Okay. Just before you
That's
continue, just so I don't have you repeat yourself, you want to give like a sworn
Right.
statement about that?
Yeah.
But this is where it gets funny.
Just real quick. I just have to do like a little preface to this.
That's okay.
Okay. The date is April 30th, 2023. The time is currently 21:20 hours. And I'm here with, please state your name, ma'am. Do you wish to give me a sworn statement about it?
Yes,
Just raise your right hand real quick. Do you swear or affirm the following account will be the truth?
I do.
Okay. So what happened here? Just walk me through from the beginning.
What happened is that at 8:30,
Okay.
I closed the store. The customer was in the store walking through the aisles, and I said that the store is closed right now and that she needs to come and check out. In that moment when I said that, she started being very aggressive, rude, mean. She started calling me names. I said to her that it's time for her to go to the check register or the register will shut down. She said, who are you to tell me what I need to do? She called me many names,
Listen.
like immigrant bitch, like immigrant whore, like stuff like that, that I'm nobody and nothing. I come to America to work, and that's why I'm nothing. She called me many names. She started surrounding me around, like going around me. I thought that she's going to hit me.
Did
I
she
was
ever
really
like?
afraid.
Did she ever put her hands up or something, or try
In
and?
that moment, I didn't see that. I just saw her going around me, and I just was waiting something to happen. Right?
How
So,
close did she get to you? Would you say?
very close,
Like closer
like
than we
a
are
foot.
right now?
Yeah, like a foot of, like from me. Then she still was cursing me. She was still saying
I can imagine what's coming next because I can.
curses
Oh,
at me. I
this is gonna
tried
be
walking
good.
her out. I
This
called the
gonna-
police in that moment.
I'm gonna cut to it here
I
in a
told them
minute,
to come. The
so don't
police
be
was
long.
still
I'm just trying to
not
let you
coming in
guys
that
get the
moment.
background
She
of
said
what's
to me that
happening.
that I'm gonna remember her face, that she's gonna follow me home, that she's gonna do something to me. I don't know what she was screaming on the back on her trunk.
All right, so now we can go to
And she
where they actually they pull him over, because that's just gonna go on for a while.
Yeah, it looked like another employee.
Yeah, that was the other employee giving her statement too. Yeah, but that first lady was the manager.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay,
I want to see the culprits.
Did she didn't tell you what happened?
Absolutely, I want to
So
hear
I
the side
told
of
her
the story.
that I have a fight, my First Amendment. You can't tell me what the fuck to say. And I told her to leave me the fuck alone because you're following me around the store
Oh
and
my
I'm doing
God,
one
this
more
is the
item.
dumbest
And
bitch
she's
in
screaming in the
America.
store saying, "We're closing!" My voice is gone. I said, "Okay, why the bitch follow me to the register?" And I tell her, "I'm having a bad day. Can you please leave me alone? Leave me alone. I'm having a bad day. You don't know if I just lost somebody. I'm having a bad day. I got one more order. Yet you followed me."
Yeah, but then you also made threats of
No, I did
following her
not.
home and spitting her.
No, I did not.
That's what she said.
That's
right?
what she said. Is she say she
But
said.
you saying your side, she's saying her side. That's what I'm saying. So what's going to
Exactly.
happen? Is, do you have information?
Well, I'm waiting for her license. She got it on her
Okay.
phone.
So where do you live at?
I'm doing an Instacart order.
You doing Instagram?
They're working.
What's
Yeah,
going to
so
happen
that's the
is,
reason why.
yeah, you can't go back to the store for a year. If you go back to the store, you're going to go to jail. Okay, you're going to be
That's fine.
trespassed from
So
there.
can I push harassment charges on her? What's her name? Because I'm
It's
an
a trespass
employee.
warning.
So I'm gonna contact Instacart and tell them
You
what the
can.
fuck she did. I want the cameras of how she followed
can
me
do-
around the store.
but
I want
it's
all
her
of that.
store, right? She
Yeah,
works
it's
for the
her store. You're gonna do what the manager says, and I'm a civilian. I know my citizen rights. Consumer law, I know all of that. Okay? First Amendment, asked him why did he stop me. He said it's about my brakes. So we should only be talking about
Well, you
my
have no
brake
lights
light.
on in the back.
Right, that's what he told me. So you guys should only be talking to me
First
about my
Amendment
brake
only
lights.
occurs
Not
when you're
nothing
dealing
what
with
happened to Audi.
government.
Because I
Right.
had people who's officers as well.
I've been
There was
told.
no threat. I didn't hit nobody. I
I'm
didn't do
investigating
anything.
that.
Fuck she
That's
talking
It's not
possibility of a
there,
threat,
sir.
right? If you made a threat, you can
Let me
follow
stop
it,
this.
right?
Hold
I'm
on.
walking out the door. The girl is following me.
She's saying she's pulled over because she had no brake lights.
She
So you
can't
can
talk
only
to him
talk
about
to me about nothing else to the brake lights because it's a traffic stop. But she's also wanted in a crime.
Okay.
But yeah, you say you want to go home. I'm walking out your
doing her
store.
job.
That's
Yeah, I
not
don't
doing
know.
your store.
But anyway,
It was a whole nother manager
just
in
go,
there.
go find your license for him.
What's this?
I give you a number. You got a pen? W 452
Well, I'd like to see
811.
it and make sure it's yours.
I know.
Yeah, you have to have it on you when you
have to
drive
have
a
it
car.
on you, okay?
There you
So
go.
go
There
find
you
it.
go.
We're not trying to make a whole mess here. I mean, it's very simple.
There we
Very
go.
horrible day.
Okay,
Same
Boy,
thing.
use the law.
Okay.
Well,
Mhm.
we have
Trying
to
to
do our
work.
job.
Might I
It's
suggest
hard.
you use the
We have to
law
do our
officer?
job.
That fucker, the little boat, the little fucking wetback. Because she got a job, bitch, you're a
I don't
manager, you
think we
probably
need
get
to
paid
go there. That's not
$18 an hour, hoe, and you want to call the police on me because I'm trying to get
Can I
a fucking
get
nutter
a
butter?
driver's
Oh my
license
God.
from somebody?
A nutter butter? No, you don't got to give me a
You don't have, but I mean, I'd like to have a license if that's possible.
Okay,
I'd
I'll
like
give
to
it
have
to you,
yours.
but I'm very livid how she gonna call the fucking police on me for doing a job when that
She knows
bitch
about
followed me
7
around the
good
store.
words.
When my life could have been in danger. Nobody cares about my life. But
We
because
do.
she's fucking Spanish and she's a store owner,
Oh,
you guys
wow.
want to take our
She
side.
wasn't even Hispanic.
Been all out of shape.
Oh,
No,
wow.
it's not no all out of shape.
Yeah, Sarge, I'm
Call
gonna
the
look that
police
one
on
up.
me.
The tall,
Black
skinny
people die
guy.
all day. You don't see what time it's at?
All
I'm
right,
going to a
all right.
plaza.
We don't need to go that route.
Yo, we're
Just show us your license, please.
It's always the white
You
It's
gotta
always the white
always go
guy.
that route.
Oh,
You
Lord.
gotta go there.
I know you know because it's your job. You do it every single day. Hello.
Fine. All right.
I
She's
know
crazy.
that, Stormy.
People say
He's
hello
white,
like that.
okay,
They're crazy.
Well, that's how they all talk.
Hey,
Every woman who gets pulled over, they all talk the same.
He's cool. He's chilling. It's this one right here.
no, just asking for you. You have to provide your license.
And that guy, camera right here, this is a black
I
guy.
have it. It's somewhere in my car between my seats. I don't know where it's at right now. I know for sure I have it, but I can't get it right now because I once again had a horrible fucking day. Okay?
Oh my God. She's tripping. You know, back in 1982, she'd be pulled out of the car window by now.
I don't
Dude,
wanna
what?
talk to you.
Okay.
She
Well, I'm
would
the
have
one
been
that
pulled
stopped
out
you,
of the
so I'd like
car.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Well,
I know.
Can I get a
If you don't
supervisor
mind.
then? I don't want to talk to
Yeah,
you.
I'm the supervisor
No,
right
give me
now. I'm
the
the
supervisor
senior
on top
person.
of yours.
No problem. I'll have the
Thank
sergeant
you.
come here right now.
Thank you. I don't want to talk to you.
You just
This
making
is why
it-
black
you just-
people die.
You're
Why
just
can't
making
you?
this worse on
making
you.
it worse.
Why can I talk to
That's all
you?
you're doing.
Because he stopped you. I talked.
Attention.
Oh, Jesus.
President Trump is going to end all
Oh.
taxes on Social Security benefits and end
It's a-
all
it's a
taxes on tips
Kamala.
collected.
And they're gonna
This-
make you watch this one.
Oh, yeah. It's son of a bitches. Oh, you know what? I can do this. Watch this. Watch this.
Somebody
I can
said
unshare
you-
it.
Yep. Somebody said
I-
you should use Brave, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah. I had everything set up.
You told me about it.
Yeah, I have it. I forgot to set it up on that else. Let me I'm gonna fast forward to where
Yeah, I just want to see the arrest part because I know.
yeah,
she's
that's
not going to
that I'm gonna fast forward to where the the juice is. There we go. Here we go.
Hey, sorry.
I mean, that's
But what did I do?
Oh, there we go.
What did I
What did
do?
I do?
We're done.
What
You
did
have
I just
you have
do?
obstructed my investigation.
What did I do?
Stop
I
resisting.
didn't do anything.
Do not resist.
Hey, you're not
Do
gonna
not
do
tense
anything?
up.
Might I say?
You're not gonna do anything?
Slammer.
Do not tense up. Do not
He's
tense
not
up.
gonna do anything?
Do not
Leg
tense
sweep,
up.
sir. Leg sweep.
Carmella.
That's the olden days.
It's too tight.
Come on over to my vehicle.
Too tight.
you doing?
They all talk like that. If you ever watch them, they all talk
Why
like
is
that.
he doing this?
Come here, ma'am.
What did I do? I didn't even
This
do
is
anything.
intelligent.
Come on. Let's
I
go.
didn't even
This is
do
an
anything.
intelligent.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even do
I didn't do anything.
Stop. Carmella,
Right.
I'm not.
Go.
You're hurting
I'm
me.
intelligent.
Start
You're
walking.
hurting me.
Start walking.
You're
You're
hurting
hurting
me.
me.
You're hurting me.
Well,
It's an intelligent voice. The
Loosen them now.
Now watch the girl right there on the left.
Thank you.
Please,
The sergeant on the way.
Watch her.
Closer, right?
What?
Come on.
Y'all watch too much TV. See, Al, you got them watching YouTube now, and they think there's a female officer has to be there. That's not true.
No, she can't breathe now. Look, she can't breathe. George Floyd
Oh,
with braids.
you stupid. You stupid.
Look at the other girl. Look at it. Why is she in there?
I don't know.
I
'cause the
can't
cops are
breathe.
out
Oh
of
my
control.
gosh.
No, don't walk over there. You're in custody.
I'm not walking. I'm trying to get
Roundhouse
there.
kick.
Fine. You're gonna get here. You just
What's your
stay right
relationship
there.
to her?
I can't breathe.
What's your relationship to her?
Oh shit.
Well, you do
But
have
need
to stand away
over
from
there.
her.
What you need to do, okay? You need to stand over there.
Oh, she really said that?
Mhm.
If someone just wait over there.
Watch this. Just watch.
Come on over here.
I need you
Female
now.
deputy is gonna talk to you. I believe there's one.
It's not fair.
Here.
No way.
Okay, fine. You have turned this into what you wanted it to become, and that's it.
So they're
You're
all
gonna go to
scared.
jail.
Let me pause this.
Yeah.
Okay, when you have your
Yeah,
door,
you're
you will have your
They're all scared to do anything,
Yep, you're right.
and because
they
they're
gave her 100 yards when they should have gave her 2.
right now. Wait till Sarge show up.
pay for it. Believe me, I will write up a very good problem size affidavit, and you will have your day.
I didn't even do anything.
So I'm gonna make those phone calls. I'm gonna make more calls.
Let's see, can I,
You will turn around and stop pulling and resisting.
because this is annoying as fuck right now.
Oh, there's two.
here it
There's
is.
the price of two,
Yeah.
2 for 1.
Yeah, Sarge. Sarge come up on the scene here. He had enough of this shit.
You're gonna stand there.
Call Cassie McDowell.
There he is.
No,
There you go.
don't touch me. Don't
Don't
touch
touch me.
Call Cassie McDowell. My son is
I'm in the cone of silence. You can't touch me. You can't see me. I'm invisible. Oh my
We have
goodness.
to control the scene. No, no,
See,
no.
Sarge knew she was way too
I
close.
told you to step back over there. You're interfering with our
No,
stuff.
I'm not. I
Yes,
want
you are.
no. My son's in the car.
You're like,
Stop.
With our
oh,
Stop
bad
that
decision.
now.
Listen, you're escalating.
No, I'm
this
not.
completely. Yes,
You
Bad
are. We asked for a female officer.
Mhm.
Call Cassie McDowell. Call Cassie
Ma'am,
McDowell.
you're completely out of
Call
control.
Cassie McDowell to the
Just bring her
fucking
over to the
sergeant. No, I want my phone. No. Why?
No,
No,
no.
you're not doing that. No, my son's in the car. You crazy?
He's gonna be
No,
put
the
on
fuck
camera.
is crying. What the
And
fuck?
now he's going to child
No,
protective
I'm not. I
services.
want
Damn.
my son. Are you crazy? I want because you have my son. No, I mean no. They
Too
put me in the
small
car
to
with my
resist.
son.
I'll hurt you.
They put me in the car with my son.
You're about to
Then
get
bring my
smashed.
son to me. Yo.
In the old days,
Then
they slammed
bring
the
my
door
son
on.
Oh
to
my God,
me.
dude, stop.
No, he's
I've seen it.
autistic. You're
His
fucking with
legs
me,
would
bro.
go in after the first slam.
We're out here talking.
Right.
We asked you to go back
They
to
would slam
No.
the door on your legs until you moved your legs.
Right.
I
So-
may or may not have said, what the fuck? What are you doing? Your algorithm is kind
Right.
of weird, there, bro.
Who? Oh,
Yeah, that all the stuff. I mean, the first one was okay, but that second commercial was like, what do you do when you're on YouTube?
who?
You. What do you do on
What?
YouTube? That algorithm. That last
Oh,
commercial was a little
I
weird.
watch this stuff all the time.
David, this
I
huge
spent hours.
commotion and all
He
this
said
nonsense
hours.
while they have a child in
I
the
spent
car.
hours on this stuff.
He was there the whole
It's
while.
That
funny.
they're at Aldi's.
But this guy
rendering the
sums it
clerk
up.
at
You could have
Aldi's,
played
doing all
that.
this
I have to
nonsense,
check if all three of them were in the store. I don't know if all three
and
of them
with
were.
the kid in the car though,
This guy right here.
and then
Sarge,
drives out
he comes
without
on the
lights on
scene
and all
and
this other
sums
stuff,
everything up.
speeding down safe roads,
No
with the child in the
nonsense.
car.
He had
Yeah.
enough.
I think he knew it was going
For
to be on
what?
police watch
For
because he
grocery
did a good
shopping?
job. See?
And then this, I don't trust you guys. This, and that. And talking on two phones at once to call people to come here and further interfere with this.
Where's he from, man? I gotta go meet
This
this
is out of
guy.
control. This is completely out of control.
Unnecessary overgrowth.
Beyond.
He
For
should
what?
be the
Okay,
section
so what
commander, if not the chief.
No. I really need to put this into dialogue because
See, thank
they
you,
want
bro.
us to narrate these videos. I need to narrate something. This is insane. This is actually
Absurd.
insane. No, this is traverse time and space and has led us
See?
to
I
complete
agree.
insanity.
Mhm.
What
So,
is this?
I'm gonna sum it up without showing the rest of it because
You gotta send it to me,
got a lot
man. Because
more.
I
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
I want to write that sergeant a letter. I want to be his
I-
pen pal.
I
Every time he
email.
does anything, I want to give him a commendation because that was perfect. He surmised that in the most. It's insane. It's
Mhm.
insane that people live out here and they have children and they live here and they do stuff like that and they think that they're right. And then they
Mhm.
spout off, I know my consumer rights. What that got to do with anything with you dealing with the police? What's that got to do with anything? I know my consumer rights and I know my First Amendment. Nobody's taking your First Amendment away. You're still talking.
Right. So yeah, it's
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I'm not gonna lie to you.
but if
throw
you
me
guys
into this.
if you guys watch this, all the females who are that color act the same way.
Oh shit.
They talk the same way, they announce the same way, all females say, "Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch
I'm
me."
afraid of you. I'm afraid of you.
And so it's funny because I laugh about how they can turn a misdemeanor into a felony within a couple of seconds. Now these
How
two,
how about a warning? They started out with just warning her. They were going to tell her to go her own way. Don't come back.
and
to
they
the
was just
store,
going to
and it was over.
trespass her. That's all they
Yep,
was going to
and
do.
It was over.
Yeah. And so now they get both of them get arrested for disorderly conduct.
Sarge-
I
Sarge,
think
you're
it was
absolutely right.
they might have been assault. He wanted to charge him with child endangerment. I don't know if he did. Let me see if I have it at the end. I know one of them the second one who got arrested was married, so they called her husband down there and explained it to him. The guys were very polite and nice. The first lady got in an argument with her boyfriend, and he said that's what happened. But he was very apologetic and nice in talking to the officers. He pleaded with the officer. They were going to tow the car, and he pleaded with the officers, "Can I have the vehicle, please? I'm sorry." And the cop and the sergeant said, "I'm going to give you the car." He said, "You can take it home."
Yep,
And
give and take.
yeah,
Give and
he
take.
said, "Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to do this today. But I'm going to give you a lesson. You need to talk to her. This is not how you act." And so I think they wanted to complete the order. Now, somebody who was had their the person who had their order that they were picking up was probably watching their order sit out there for an hour or more. And was like, where the hell is my groceries?
That was
You know what I'm
almost a
saying?
3-hour ordeal. I mean,
Now,
the
there
good
was-
thing, like what
there was some-
O'Sullivan's saying, is what kind of place that has that kind of patience, or police officer has that kind of patience.
Majority,
What
if you're
officers have that
watching
kind of
these, a lot
time?
of these videos, a lot of these officers, especially when the white officers are dealing with black people, they're taking their time and giving these people
No,
multiple
but
chances.
where are they located? Is that Florida?
Oh, yeah, some's in Florida. Let me see if I can see a patch where this guy was from.
Where I come from, we would never have time to have that kind of.
But see, but a lot of the videos are catching
Wrap
up
it up.
now where the guys are having no patience and the officers are having no patience, especially
My
when
guys
you
will get this signal and they know. Make a decision, bro. Make a decision.
Oh.
Lock somebody
Oh,
up.
okay. This
walk
is the
away or
sheriff
something.
in Palm Beach. This is Florida. Sheriff in
Florida.
Palm Beach. This is the
Yeah,
sheriff.
so those are probably interlopers in the retirement community, and it's slow, not much crime going on down there. Yeah, the sergeant he's my hero tonight. That's my hero.
Yeah. So,
that sergeant.
but
he
when
put
you
it all in
see
perspective.
but I've been noticing on the videos when you see the white cops dealing with the black females, the white cops are just talking to them, and black cops come up on the scene and be like just snatching them out the car straight to the ground. You know, it's like, I had enough of this. You know what I'm saying? And they can't call him racist, but they use what they use to call you Uncle Tom, you sell out, you know, all this other stuff.
Of course.
Or they'll spit on you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and that's even worse.
Straight to the hospital.
Straight
to the hospital.
And it's justifiable, you know? So yeah.
Straight to the
So,
hospital.
yeah.
I gotta take it in to make sure it doesn't have rabies or give me tetanus.
Right. And O'Sullivan, you're right. That should get you tackled, pepper sprayed in under 3 minutes here. Yep. Same in Cop where I live. Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
All
You
that
won't last.
talking, man, it's like a
Yeah.
retirement community over there. Like, okay, so now what? And then on top of that, they have a child, a dependent child.
They were
in
going to
the
call
car.
DCS on them, but they
Yeah.
decided when the guy came,
When the
he
men
let
got
him-
there and they were very calm and
Yeah.
very,
If them
orderly.
dudes had got there turned up, they would have.
Little dude would have
And
been.
you know them dudes would have got through on the ground quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they don't
Body
play with
slam.
men.
Yeah. Then we'd have figured out where the
They would-
aspartans
they
are.
would- throw them on the ground, handcuffs. Go get the
tasers,
aspartans.
pepper spray.
It'd be Rodney, no, not Rodney. Yeah, Rodney King. It'd
Get
be
it
a Rodney
straight.
King and
'Cause
incident
how
all
you
over
are.
again.
You sure you don't
Yeah.
want to say Rodney? Rodney don't get it?
Yeah, Rodney King all over again. Yeah, so let's get the beating. Give us a thumbs up, guys. Give us a thumbs up. Let's see
Yeah,
if this.
man.
Gonna see if we got any thumb buttons. We're still at 8. We're still at 8.
Yeah,
I got
man.
a bunch of you guys in here. Still at 8. And I played the video deliberately to get thumbs up, and you guys are still not giving us thumbs up. What is up? You know,
Man, I think they save them for something. And
Yeah.
it's just not us. We just not getting.
yeah, Unfolding Joker, Rooftop Koreans Part 2. Yep, exactly. So be ready. Coming to a rooftop near you. Yep, exactly. So dear Sarge, white cops are scared. Al Sharpton now
Bony ass is hiding in the people's truck.
It's that new guy. What's that
Trump.
guy's name?
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he's the new
Florida.
he's the new
He's
lawyer.
actually a
that's-
lawyer though. He's actually
Yeah,
a
but he's
lawyer.
going around. He can't be certified lawyer in all these states he's going in because he
Yes,
has to
is
pass.
civil. It's civil. That's why he doesn't have to.
Oh, he don't have to pass the bar. Okay.
Right.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, he has to
Okay.
be. He's past the bar.
No. The bar in each
What
states.
they do is they go in it and they go in
Yep.
and they partner with locals.
Yep. O'Sullivan said, "Be your own Iron Dome." Yep. And with that, we're gonna be saying goodnight, guys. And appreciate you guys stopping through.
Crump.
And it's another
Crump.
Crump, lawyer Crump. Yeah, he's the new what do you call that guy? The new Al Sharpton. Yeah, he's a
Well,
he's a
he's
lawyer.
actually doing something. Sharpton was just raising a
That
lot of
dude ain't
noise.
doing nothing. Yeah, he's doing.
He got a lot of money, bro.
He's doing
lots of money.
Yeah, he's doing stupid cases just like everybody else is.
But you know, he doesn't do any criminal stuff. All he does is go sue people.
Yeah, he sued people. Yeah.
he does too.
Yeah. And I don't know, be safe out there, guys. That's all I can say. This is critical times right now. Be very, very
Second Amendment.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going so we can pass it on to the next generation.
Keep yourself strapped and keep your eyes on the swivel. And go
Head up.
vote early as soon as your polls open up. Get it knocked out as soon as you can. You know what I'm saying? And Dear Sarge says good night, everyone. And
night, Sarge.
we're gonna say the same thing. What you got, Al?
Keep it alive. Let's pass
Keep
it
it
on
alive.
to the next generation.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the range. All right.
See you in the range.
Oh, the outro won't play. Yep, we have no control.
Oh, it's loud as a mug. I got it on the other side.
No, I can't play it.
You are playing it.
No, I'm out.
Yes. Bro,
Oh, we can't even end the show.
Yes,
we can't even end the show. It won't end.
Oh
it
my
won't
God,
end.
this is
It's just locked
crazy.
up.
This is really wild. I'm the sole survivor.